Something big just happened with Aptera, and honestly, it has been a wild couple of weeks. Aptera officially went public through a direct listing, and the market reacted in a dramatic way. On day one, the stock opened around $23 per share, which surprised many people watching. Then it dropped all the way down to $3, which was honestly scary and painful to watch. But then it bounced back to around $10 per share, giving the community some much-needed relief. Many people expected the co-founders to cash out their stock on that very first trading day. Thanks to research from Steve at Aptera Owners Club, we confirmed the co-founders did not sell anything. SEC filings were reviewed carefully, and it was confirmed they still hold their shares with full confidence. That is actually a really encouraging sign, because it shows they genuinely believe in what they are building. There had been stock locked up for years from early investors who expected deliveries to come much sooner. Those people waited a long time, so selling their shares on day one made complete sense for them. That selling pressure from early investors is likely what caused such a dramatic drop on day one. But the stock has been slowly stabilizing now, which is a genuinely positive sign going forward for everyone. The big news the community was waiting for is the ELOC deal confirmation with New Circle Capital. That deal is worth up to $75 million and is now officially active and fully confirmed. Aptera can now start drawing funds from that credit line whenever the stock price meets the requirement. The stock briefly dipped after this announcement, likely because investors are understandably nervous about potential share dilution. Dilution is never exciting news to hear, but right now it might honestly be their best available option. There is no big whale investor coming in to fund everything at once, and that hope is gone. Using the ELOC slowly and carefully is probably the smartest financial move Aptera can make right now. The exciting thing is that Aptera has started sharing actual production updates again, and it feels really refreshing. They are posting real photos showing how the assembly line is finally coming together at their facility. Seeing actual progress images is incredibly encouraging after so many months of waiting and hearing almost nothing. The first validation builds are finally being assembled, which is a massive and meaningful step for the company. Originally, a company called CPC was handling all of the body and carbon assembly work for early builds. That worked fine for low-volume production. But high-volume manufacturing absolutely needed a completely different approach here. You simply cannot stack completed large battery banks efficiently inside standard shipping containers for transport across long distances. So Aptera made the smart decision to bring body and carbon production directly to their Carlsbad facility now. That facility is located in San Diego and is quickly becoming the central hub for all production activity. The individual components that make up the battery banks can now be stacked and shipped far more efficiently. Loading those components into shipping containers is much easier, faster, and significantly cheaper than the previous approach was. This decision alone likely cuts down a significant portion of operating expenses required to manufacture each vehicle. The hard tooling for the body and carbon parts was already paid for and manufactured over in Italy. Bringing that production in-house did not require a massive new investment of money or additional resources to accomplish. So the funds raised through the ELOC program should remain entirely separate from this onshoring production work. That means the ELOC money can go toward other important and critical areas of development and production. The hope is that low-volume deliveries could actually begin by the very end of next year. That would be an incredibly exciting milestone for the entire Aptera community to finally witness and celebrate together. In the meantime, the validation vehicles are going to keep the community entertained with real performance data soon. These validation builds are very different from the earlier Pi builds that were mostly assembled by hand. The Pi builds were handcrafted one at a time, which made the process very slow and limited overall. The new validation builds are using an actual assembly line approach, and that difference is genuinely a big deal. Photos show that around 10 to 11 battery banks are already prepared and ready for assembly right now. CPC is also being trained on how to build those banks themselves, which is a very smart move. There are also likely some real tariff advantages to doing more of this production work in-house domestically. Costamp, who supplies the chassis for Aptera, has already started shipping validation chassis directly to the Carlsbad facility. This means Aptera could soon have around a dozen complete validation vehicles ready for serious and thorough testing. These vehicles will carry the lowest possible weight, combined with fully production-grade battery packs inside them. They will also have production-quality body panels, which means the efficiency data will finally be truly meaningful. This is the moment the entire community has been waiting for: real efficiency and real range numbers. We will finally get actual real-world data on efficiency, range, and how many daily miles solar panels add. Those solar range numbers have been very optimistic in the past, and many followers remain understandably skeptical today. The hope is that Aptera can still come close to those numbers even though the design has evolved. Just to be completely transparent, no Aptera stock is currently owned by the person sharing these updates. Working in the EV industry, the personal decision was made to avoid owning stock in any EV brand. This keeps all reporting honest and entirely free from any personal financial conflict or bias in the analysis. With that said, here is the real honest truth about Aptera's efficiency claims and what to realistically expect. EPA range testing has actually gotten stricter since Aptera first announced their big efficiency promises back in 2020. A lot has also changed in the overall design since then, including removing the original hub motor setup. They no longer have the belly pan cooling system that was once a key part of the original design. So hitting those exact same numbers from years ago may simply be harder than it originally appeared back then. But even if Aptera falls 20 to 30% short of their original claims, the result is still remarkable. It would still be the most efficient vehicle you could possibly buy anywhere on the consumer market today. No other vehicle currently on the road can charge itself for free using natural sunlight every single day. It does not matter what kind of home you have or where in the world you happen to live. That kind of genuine energy independence is something no other electric vehicle on the market currently comes close to offering. The idea of lowering your electricity costs while becoming more independent from the grid is genuinely thrilling to consider. Even at 7 miles per kilowatt hour, Aptera would still be setting a completely new and historic record. The closest competition right now is the Model 3 or the Lucid Air, sitting at around 5 miles. Neither of those vehicles consistently hit 6 miles per kilowatt hour under real-world everyday driving conditions anywhere. So if Aptera hits 7, that is a massive and completely undeniable achievement in the entire electric vehicle industry. Yes, it might mean slightly fewer free solar miles per day than what was originally promised to reservation holders. But here is the perspective that truly matters. How many solar miles does a regular electric vehicle earn daily? The honest answer is exactly 0. Regular electric vehicles parked in the sun gain absolutely nothing from it. So even 20 free miles of solar range added per day would be an absolute game changer for drivers. 20 free miles per day adds up to over 100 completely free miles gained every single week. That is over 400 free miles of range added every single month, just from natural available sunlight. Think about that for a moment. 400 free monthly miles powered by nothing but the sun above you. That would mean plugging your vehicle in only once a week, or maybe even once every 2 weeks. That level of daily energy freedom is something most electric vehicle owners can only dream about right now. This is why mentally preparing for what Aptera might realistically deliver is actually an important and healthy exercise. The design has evolved significantly over the years, and the production process naturally introduces its own set of challenges. Changing motors, redesigning heating and cooling systems, and stricter EPA testing all have a real impact on range. Even if the vehicle lands below the 10 miles per kilowatt hour goal, the achievement is still completely historic. Nothing else on the market even comes remotely close to what Aptera is genuinely attempting to accomplish right now. It would still break records and still beat every single electric vehicle currently available for purchase on the market. There is also a deeply personal reason why Aptera feels so genuinely appealing beyond just the raw efficiency numbers. Tesla makes a great car, but the brand has become deeply connected to politics and ongoing public controversy now. Every time someone notices a Tesla, the conversation often drifts toward Elon rather than the vehicle itself being driven. Bumper stickers, political opinions, and never-ending social media debates now follow Tesla ownership almost everywhere in today's world. At some point, constantly having to explain that you simply enjoy the car itself becomes genuinely exhausting and tiresome. Aptera changes that conversation entirely, and that refreshing shift in energy is something many EV drivers genuinely crave right now. When someone sees an Aptera, they ask real questions driven by pure curiosity and genuine fascination, not political debate. The answers to those questions lead naturally into conversations about aerodynamics, solar charging, and smart, efficient engineering choices. You get to explain why the vehicle looks the unique way it does, and people actually want to listen. The shape is aerodynamic by deliberate design, which directly and measurably contributes to its incredible real-world energy efficiency. Lower weight combined with better aerodynamics means more free solar miles added back to your battery every single day. Those are the kinds of conversations genuinely worth having after stepping out of your vehicle wherever you choose to go. Not defending a CEO's latest controversial statement, but discussing engineering that could genuinely change how the world moves around. The supercharger network is admittedly one of Tesla's biggest real advantages for road tripping across the United States currently. Non-Tesla vehicles often have to pay more per kilowatt-hour when accessing the supercharger network during road trips. But Aptera's efficiency is so extreme that even paying a premium per kilowatt ends up costing you less overall. Because it consumes so much less energy per mile, your total charging bill actually comes out significantly lower anyway. That is a remarkable and genuinely practical financial advantage for everyday drivers taking long trips across the country. The assembly line progress will absolutely continue to be tracked and shared here as new real updates come in. Real-world efficiency numbers and confirmed range figures are what everyone in the passionate Aptera community is waiting anxiously for. 400 miles of range from this small vehicle would be absolutely stunning and almost difficult to fully believe. But honestly, anything consistently above 300 miles would still be impressively remarkable by any reasonable automotive standard today. Remember that Aptera is running on a battery pack that is smaller than nearly every other electric vehicle out there. At 40 kilowatt-hours, it is smaller and lighter than almost every EV battery currently driving on roads today. Yet it is expected to deliver comparable or better range than vehicles carrying much larger and far heavier battery packs. That means lower overall vehicle weight, significantly reduced maintenance needs, and a much cheaper total cost of ownership overall. Lighter vehicles also put considerably less stress on roads, infrastructure, and the environment over their entire operational lifespan. Everything about the Aptera concept points clearly toward a smarter and genuinely more sustainable way of driving every day. The road ahead still has real challenges, but the progress being made right now is concrete and genuinely exciting. Validation vehicles are being assembled, chassis are arriving on schedule, and the assembly line is finally taking real meaningful shape. The community has waited a very long time, and seeing this level of tangible real progress feels deeply satisfying now. There will be more updates to share as Aptera continues posting production photos and hitting important manufacturing milestones ahead. Every single image posted, every chassis shipped, and every battery bank assembled brings actual deliveries one important step closer. The journey has been long and difficult, but the destination, a solar-powered, record-breaking EV, is absolutely worth every bit of it.